And this game features two tremendous passing teams, and sure should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Halliburton kicks to Smith. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Here's Morris. To the inside, Kuzma out to Porzingis, 3-pointer. They get it back.
To me, that's about two things, guys. That's the hustle and timing of Kyle Kuzma getting to the offensive window.
Halliburton outside, the 3. Washington with the rebound. And now just over a minute played here in the first.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana decided to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage break in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
Now, here is Halliburton. Lays it up off the glass.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. Here's Halliburton following the bucket by the Wizards.
Good. We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the Hawks.
Here's Beal with the drive. Nembhard grabs the board.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And it's Smith finishing it off.
This guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
And it's Beal in the corner. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And a wide open look for Halliburton. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Beal the pass to Porzingis. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, this guy's got size and showing increasing strength. Kristaps Porzingis, nicely done.
It's stolen by Morris. Oh, Kuzma's in position. And so Washington again turning it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They trail by 3. Halliburton kicks to Smith. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter of the game. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Morris dishes to Beal. That shot missing. And Indiana will go the other way with it. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown in his playmaking. When the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
And here is Beal after Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. Beal the pass to Porzingis. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Outside for Halliburton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Wizards with the lead. To the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Hield outside. Smith outside. Hield outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Porzingis.
Buddy Hield so active on the offensive end, finds the defense in a compromised position, and gets what he's looking for.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Smith, the pass to Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go. To the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
No good on the second free throw. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Washington. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Hield kicks to Smith. Passes it to Halliburton. Halliburton on the wing. Back to Hield. 4 on the clock. Here's Nembhard. Did a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Now here's Beal. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
The subject of trade rumors year after year. Beal has the skill set every team is looking for.
Well, he's elite at scoring the basketball, and he understands when and how to create for the players around him. There's only a handful of guys in this league who can do what he does with his level of consistency.
Here's Halliburton. He has 7. Jacks up a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Halliburton's got 10 points in the game.
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton just dissecting the defense with ease right now.
Now here's Beal on deep. Morris passes to Beal. Moves back up, and it's sent back by Turner.
I tell you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
And it's Halliburton missing. Wizards have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Beal. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton with it. Guarded now by Morris. Halliburton kicks to Hield. Smith on the way. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Nice move. He lays it in. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Endorse these Pacers the first full season after the big trade that came last year.
Kevin, I think they felt like they had to do something to shake things up. A big drop-off in production over the last 2 years. That was after an extended run of playoff appearances. So what you hope is a guy as young as Tyrese Halliburton, with the skill set he has, can have an immediate impact and start to raise your trajectory.
Avdia can hit. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Now, here's Halliburton. Hield can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Down low, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. And here we go. Here's Halliburton. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Beal. Just 3 to shoot. Just his first attempt. That one a little long. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Here's Hield. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Washington trailing. Here's Beal. Out to Morris. Kuzma outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Pacers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Halliburton against Morris. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points. With a chance for another one at the stripe.
Halliburton may have a lean frame, but right there it shows you how balanced he is. Fights off the defense on the way up. That's nice.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Now, here's Kuzma. And another miss by Washington.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Here's Nembhard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Porzingis. This is his second trip to the line in this one. First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Kispert. They need this one. That one off the back iron and out.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Back to the action in just a minute. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Pacers leading by 6. Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. In the front court with Hachimura. Wright is out there with Kispert. And it's Gafford into the center position.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He hits the second from the line. Of course, last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
Here's McConnell. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. An easy 2 points on the way.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And Gafford throws it down.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
McConnell with it. Pass to Mathurin. And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Mathurin. Barton defending. Just 5 to shoot. Batadze the pass to Mathurin. Shoots over Barton. And it's Mathurin missing. Wizards trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The Wizards shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Pacers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Ball's not loose. Hachimura the pass to Barton. And again the turnover by the Pacers.
Washington ball.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Stolen away. There's McConnell. And it's right, sending it back.
See the quick reflexes of DeLon Wright. Twice on the pipes.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Mathurin. Barton defending. Blocked again. And here is Kispert. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Mathurin. Guarded by Wright. Count it. Good.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Wizards trail by 8. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
Duarte. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Indiana leading by 10. McConnell scanning the floor. And the rejection by Gafford. Now here's Kispert. He's covered closely. And Gafford throws it down.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And it's in there. McConnell's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pacers.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The Pacers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
At the line.
Free throw good, Taylor. The Pacers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. .116 left to play here in the third. Mathurin passes to Batadze. Blocked again. Inside, and Wright throws it down.
Well, there are times sure the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
Pass to Mathurin. Kicks it to Taylor. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Mathurin passes to Taylor. Here's Duarte. Just 4 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. On the stripe. No good there. Good work defensively by Hachimura. And he drives in. Duarte grabs the board. Pacers leading by 9. He kicks it to Taylor. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The pass to McConnell. Back to Taylor. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Duarte. Here's Vitadze. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Pacers lead by 11.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
3-pointer, Barton. And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to...
Please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now, here is Halliburton after the miss from Buddy Hield.
7'6" wingspan sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
5 on the clock. Halliburton for 3. Offensive rebound.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Here's Beal. And the rejection by Smith. Passes to Halliburton. To the middle, Turner. Halliburton finds Turner. Back to Halliburton. Smith feeling it out a bit to the inside. Stolen by Avdia. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And it's blocked.
Oh my goodness. Tyrese Halliburton twice on the pipe. Send it back defensively.
Clearly a foul.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana?
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket. And watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Nembhard's shot is good.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Now here's Hield. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. On the wing, Hield. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. There's the triple. They kick out to Hield. Halliburton against Beal. Smith with a screen on Beal. Left side, Turner. Fires the 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And the Pacers lead by 15.
Well, Miles Turner has earned the trust of his coaches. He's got the green light in these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Here's Beal driving in. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. One is on Hield.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And he's good on the second.
What we know about Bradley Beal, guys, one of the best scorers in the game. To me, him rounding out his playmaking and the setup ability of his teammates has changed who he is.
Now, here is Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Hield from outside. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they become reliant their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Here's Kuzma. Count it. 8 points for Kyle Kuzma.
That is Kyle Kuzma asserting himself against quality defense. Nice finish.
From deep three-point range. Washington with the rebound. Kuzma's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's sent back by Turner. And so it looks like Washington will retain the possession here. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Porzingis kicks to Avdia. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Out to Smith. Launches a three. Washington with the rebound. Kuzma's got rebound number 8 now on the night. A pass to Porzingis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Nembhard. No good from outside. Wizards trail by 13.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Pacers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. When everything started to look a little dire, they really put the hammer down.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyrese Haliburton.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Healed from outside. Outside for Haliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Didn't hit the shot off in time.
Washington ball.
Morris passes to Avdia. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage.
So off the tip, it is New York. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot. Back to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot to the middle. Here's Robinson. And no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. Pass to Turner. Back to Heel. Lets the three fly. Randall pulls down the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. But they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player. That would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Smith finds Heel. Halliburton outside. Back to Heel. The shot no good. For New York, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Brunson passes to Randall. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Smith outside. Turner passes to Smith. Now here's Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Turner, a screen on Brunson. Here's Halliburton. Some solid defense from Brunson.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Pass to Grimes. There's the triple. Fires in the triple.
Here's hoping this will help them build some offensive energy. It took a while to hit that first shot.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Nembhard. Smith outside. Shoots, and it's Turner. That time on the assist by Hield.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Brunson against Halliburton. Here's Robinson, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
It did take long for a lot of people to take notice just how dominant a defensive player Mitchell Robinson was going to be in this league.
Now Hield. Halliburton outside. Over Brunson. And Grimes pulls it down. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Brunson. Here he goes. Oh, and Turner with a block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
1:58 left in the first quarter. Brunson passes to Randall. Clock at 6. Now Robinson. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Smith passes to Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Grimes for 3. And the Knicks miss again.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Hield from outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
Buddy Hield has great strength at his size. Stocky, but he finds a way to push through the defense.
Brunson against Halliburton. Over to the wing. Picked it out of midair. And stolen by Brunson. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Seconds left to play in the first. Brunson against Halliburton. 4-3. It's rebounded by New York. Right side Barrett. Pass to Brunson. And here's Randall. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Nembhard. Here's Smith. Defense right on it. Turner finds Halliburton. Fires for 3. Doesn't go for him. There's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides. The score still close.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Games team.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They control the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
So on the floor for the Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton against Brunson. Just 3 to shoot. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor. That magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Randall, pass to Robinson. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Randall, the pass to Brunson. Right side, Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Here's Randall. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And how about Randall just collecting and absorbing that hit and still fights to get a shot on.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. Here's Nembhard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Pass to Grimes. Outside Barrett. Ooh, poked away. Smith with it. Randall's in his pocket. Now Heald. Now Smith. Now here's Halliburton. Back to Smith. The three. And Grimes pulls it down. Randall inside. Uses the glass on the layup. Randall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
So creative on offense. Randall getting more and more comfortable handling the ball and understanding where he can get to on specific possessions.
Pass to Nembhard. Heald with the ball. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Halliburton up top, guarded by Barrett, and once again off the mark by Indiana. And for New York, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. Here's Randall. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Randall can hold his own down on the inside with that physical frame.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses. Indiana trailing here. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Halliburton. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Randall outside. Here's Grimes. Back to Randall. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And here's New York now. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Here's Brunson. Up and in on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 7.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away. Threatening here.
The three, Smith. The shot, no good. New York goes the other way with it. It's stolen by Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Now Heald. Outside for Halliburton. Nice move. And the layup is up and in.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Halliburton. Wow.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. 44 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Grimes. Pass to Randall. 6 to shoot. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Halliburton outside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Brunson finds Barrett. Brunson passes to Randall. Not going to go that time. And we're through the first half of play here. All right, good stuff, Allie. this third quarter, as we've seen so far. Neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Randall's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Jalen Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Smith outside. Here's Nembhard. Tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Knicks with the lead. Left side Brunson. Here's Grimes. It's rebounded by Batase. Back to McConnell. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. McConnell's got 4 points in the quarter. The Knicks shooting just 35% from the floor. Brunson passes to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Pass to Grimes. And here's Robinson. Goes up again. The Pacers pull it in.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
For the lead. It doesn't go for him. The Knicks go the other way with it. Here's Randall. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming this way.
Well, he goes in there and you're worried about getting bumped if you're a defender by Julius Randle, not the other way around. So physical.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Reddish comes in for Barrett. Quickly is checked in for Grimes. And Rose is subbed in for Brunson. Rose against McConnell. Pass to Taylor. The three is up. He buries it from 3.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
Quickly outside. To the inside. Here's Reddish. That one falls. Reddish has got his first 2 points.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Duarte. Launches a 3. And they get it back. From downtown, nails it from 3. Duarte's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Rose, the pass to Randall. Takes it inside. And it's Randall with the jam.
Some agility shown there by Julius Randle with that frame, able to find a way to score.
Now here's McConnell. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Taylor. Checked by Randall. Down low. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Toppin, he's checked in for New York. Rose up top, looking for his first basket, still in this one.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Pass to Duarte. Back to McConnell. Here's Duarte. Back to McConnell. From the arc, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. McConnell against Rose. Takes it to quickly. And again, the Knicks missing.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Pass to Duarte. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Mathurin missing for New York. They've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Here's Toppin driving to the basket. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how used to the dunk is Obi Toppin. He had 190 in his 2 years in college. That's a ridiculous number.
Here's McConnell. Deflected. And here's Toppin. Right side Reddish. Over to the left wing. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Now a timeout called by New York.
Quentin Grimes. Jalen Brunson. Timeout Knicks. Let's hear you go.
Timeout.
Your Indiana Pacemates games are amazing. Thanks, everybody. We want to be sensitive, but you need to be the artist. Can you do it? Let's hear it. Good job. Let's thank them, everyone. Here comes your Pacers favorite dancers. How do they do it, fans?
We've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Knicks out in front.
Your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Knicks shooting around 35% from the field so far. So on the floor for New York. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then it's Toppin. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Randall finds Toppin. They get it again. Outside for Randall. Brunson with it. Pass to Grimes. 5 to shoot. Now here's Toppin. Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And Toppin getting a little bit fancy with the throwdown that time.
Halliburton, pass to Smith. Back to Halliburton, to the paint. Here's Nembhard. To the middle. Outside for Halliburton. From deep. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Robinson. And he converts the layup. And now it's a 9-point Knick lead.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
Out to Heel, looking to win the run. Back to Halliburton. And here's Hield. Smith outside. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Pass to Nembhard. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by New York.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Now here's Turner. Shoots over Randall. Indiana again missing. The Knicks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Toppin, left side. Fires the three. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Snatched away. Right side, Brunson. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Robinson can't hit. Robinson with a steal. Yeah, a big finish by Robinson.
It feels like Mitchell Robinson doesn't even have to jump sometimes to dunk, but man, a little showmanship from the big fella.
Pass to Nembhard. Trying to get back on track. Out to Hield. Another shot. Here's Turner. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by Hield. Indiana shooting poorly at only 28%. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Halliburton.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Now Brunson. Toppin outside. Lets it go from deep. No good on the shot. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Inside. Pass to Smith. Randle with a steal.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Knicks.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Mitchell Robinson.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard and came up with a ton of rebounds. I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous laps there defensively.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to the wing. Toppin outside. Offensive board. The kick out to Brunson. Randle outside. Pass to Toppin. And so it's New York winning this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be.
This is Kevin Harvick. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. Here's Randall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Here's Beal. Robinson pulls it in. Randall surveying the D. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, the strength of Julius Randle is an obvious asset. This guy, despite being undersized, is able to finish through contact.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. It's a 5-point game. Doors since 2000. The New York Knicks have won a grand total of one playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now.
To the paint. No good with the layup.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Count the basket.
Boy, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
Outside, Beal. A shot. And he hits the jumper for two.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Morris against Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. There at the pass to Robinson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Mr. Mitchell Robinson won't be denied. Go ahead.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Kuzma against Randall. Robinson with the block, and he gets it back. Kuzma kicks to Porzingis, out of bounds. New York takes possession. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 12-3 run. Brunson scanning the floor. Passes it to Grimes. Right side Robinson. Now the pass to Brunson. There's a chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Grimes passes to Randall. Lets it go with a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Randall's got 10 points in the game.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down hard.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
The Knicks leading by 12. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Wes Unseld Jr. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So, guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. Outside for Randall. In the corner, it's Robinson. Back to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Right side, Beal. Here's Avdia. The shot by Beal, no good. New York with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. 1 second separating the shot clock in game. Here it finds Robinson. Good on the shot. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Takes the three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the New York Knicks. Up by a dozen here at the... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Yeah, you know that when Julius Randle gets into his rhythm offensively, he can be problematic for defensive teams.
Here's Beal. Randall grabs the board. The Knicks leading by 14. Barrett with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Randall passes to Brunson. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
To the middle. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Outside for Randall. You talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Here's Porzingis. Nifty move. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, just fundamental basketball with Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Brunson kicks to Barrett. There's the feed to Robinson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And that's now 9 points for Mitchell Robinson.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Kuzma can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 16. Here's Randall. Kuzma pulls it in. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in front.
Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect. Go to the offensive board and cash in.
Pass to Grind for three. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists in the game. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Stolen by Avdia. Ahead, goes up. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Over to the left wing. Grimes passes to Robinson. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Bradley Beal picks one up. The Knicks shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
I like the mentality by Beal. Takes it inside, mixes it up a little bit. Nice.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. So good, Beal. And both free throws good for Beal. The Knicks leading by 12. 1:05 left in the first half of basketball. Randall no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Brunson kicks to Barrett. To the wing on the left. Some nice passing by New York here. Lock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Brunson with a clean look. Good on the triple. Brunson's got 5 now.
Well, this is the all-around game of Julius Randle, right? We think he can score it, board it, but how about that pass?
Here's Morris. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Barrett slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Beal. Banked in off the glass. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just a great move by Beal. Little shake, little bake right there.
Hands with the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the New York Knicks. Okay, David, much appreciated.
Your Wizards, 24. The Knicks, 37.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
On the court for the Knicks, Hartenstein is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Cameron Reddish. And it's Rose in at the 1 spot.
You got to be in control when you go to the rack, and he was not. You can't just run guys over.
Rose Rose passes to Quickly. Rebound, Washington. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Well, DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find him.
Of course, I've heard many times Corey Kispert talk about how glad he was to stay at Gonzaga for his senior year.
Kev, his perspective was so great. What he said was he treated that season as a, quote, runway to the NBA. And that's what it proved to be. He improved in almost every phase of the game and went from a likely second-round pick to top 15. That is tremendous. Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Right inside. He's covered by Rose. Barton passes to Wright. Wants to get it to Barton and does. Rebound by Rose. And it's Rose with the ball for the New York Knicks. Feeds it to Toppin. Up and in on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 19.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Rose passes to Hartenstein. And it's Wright sending it back.
We can see the quick reflexes of DeLon Wright. Twice on the pipes.
Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Rose passes to Hartenstein. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Hartenstein's got 4 points in the quarter.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Kispert, no good. New York with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Toppin. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
Boy, what a play by Obi Toppin, a guy who's going to improve every year. He's got tremendous work ethic.
6 on the shot clock. Rose gets a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Wright with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Kispert. And good that time. Kispert's got his first 2 points.
What a pretty pass from DeLon Wright. This guy can play 1 or 2, but that passing ability is important at either position.
Rose kicks to Quickly. And the rejection by Gafford. Down low. The kick out to Barton. Lets the three fly. Here's Wright. You can't get that one. Rose with some nice D. Passes it to Reddish. Back to Rose. New York moving it around. And there's the pass to Toppin.
Get there.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Rose. Here's Quickly. New York, no good that time either. Wizards trailed by 19. Martin passes to Hachimura. Here's Gafford. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Now here's Hachimura. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 19-point advantage. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Avdia in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Gotta show more muscle to keep him off that low block.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the
Rose in the post. He's against Morris. Back to Reddish. Outside Rose. Pass to Quickly. Here's Hartenstein. Porzingis with the steal. To the inside. Avdia, the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Doris, I feel for guys like Emmanuel Quickly. The college tournament canceled his final season.
And that's brutal. You can never replace the excitement of March. But Quickly is starting a long NBA career at last. That 2020 tournament cancellation ended a lot of college basketball careers.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. Julius Randle comes in for Reddish. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Derrick Rose. Kuzma passes to Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That's on Jalen Brunson.
This is not the big guy you want to foul. Kristaps Porzingis, an excellent free throw shooter.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Here's Grimes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
3-point field.
Brunson's got his 8th assist in the game. Beal taking his time here. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Bradley Beal works so hard to find the opportunities on the offensive end. He knows he's responsible to carry the load.
Pass to Toppin. 3-pointer. No good on the shot. Now Washington takes it the other way. Morris passes to Porzingis. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. The Knicks leading by 18.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the
Now Brunson.
2 minutes.
He dishes it to Toppin. And he banks in the layup.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Robinson pulls it in. New York's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. And Morris comes over to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New York.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And On the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Julius Randle.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Brunson against Beal. The pass to Grimes. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Brunson. High post try. Shot by Grimes. No good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Porzingis. Tries again. That one good for two.
You know, with his size and his length, you know that Porzingis is going to be a factor on the boards whenever he's on the floor.
First personal foul.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And Doris, when healthy, do you think Porzingis can still be an all-star caliber player in this league?
Yeah, you know what, Kevin, I absolutely do. Porzingis very capable nightly of giving you 20 and 10. And at 7'3", because he can space up and make jump shots, he is always valuable. The key to me is two things. Stay healthy and make sure you're locked in defensively. He can be a great shot blocker. I think he needs to lock in there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Randle outside. Pass to Toppin. Now Randle. Toppin kicks to Brunson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They keep David. Thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
To run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, BA, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out which coaches are preaching right now.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. We've got Miles Turner. Buddy Hield is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Halliburton. And he can't bank that one in. Beal right side. That one goes in.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
Here's Halliburton. Into the lane. For three, Smith. Porzingis grabs the board. And Washington with possession. 4-point game. Puts up a three. Knocks it down from distance.
The outside shooting of Porzingis. I mean, his teammates trust his ability to knock those down consistently. He proved they're trustworthy.
Timeout called. The Pacers.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubt that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
Hey, that was an announcement dunk from Turner there, going up with force and throwing that thing down.
Beal from outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And the basket by Hield. And Clark, for teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, BA. And you've got to win a trade or two as well. I mean, that's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too.
And the Pacers with possession here after the basket by Washington. Pulls up. And it's Hield missing.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, wasn't able to cash in.
Beal outside. 17-foot shot on the way. And another basket for Washington.
The mid-range jumper is a handy tool for Beal. A lot of his shots come from that area. He's got a ton of confidence in it.
Hield on the wing. Smith outside. Down low. Clock at 6. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Here's Kuzma. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Kuzma not only has great skill, but his balance is so good. Even when he gets bumped around, he still finds a way to score.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first-team All-Rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season still his most efficient, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the three and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Turner. Halliburton finds Hield. Here's Nembhard. Out to Hield. From outside the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. And Clark Halliburton had a great second year.
Yeah, he sure did. Despite being moved near the trading deadline, I mean, improved his scoring, rebounding, and assist numbers across the board, BA. And that's for a really young player. I bet this guy's going to be one we're going to hear a lot about in the seasons to come.
Now here's Halliburton. Smith outside. Let's go with a three. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And the basket basket by Hield. Hield's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Pass to Porzingis. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Nembhard, pounded by Beal. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Beal, that one's good.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Indiana trailing here. Halliburton on the wing, guarded by Morris. And he was fouled, but and coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA
The previous play is under review.
policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first free throw is good.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis with one on the clock. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Nights like this tonight, I mean, that's why you pay Porzingis max money at times. He simply just carries the offense.
And so it's the Washington Wizards closing up. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Smith out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
And Turner with the block. It's tipped. Now here's Porzingis. Defense is right there. And another miss by Washington. And for Indiana, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Smith left side. And Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. It allows him to block a lot of shots.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
Pass to Turner. Out to Hield. Smith against Kuzma. Here's Hield. Halliburton outside. Fires from deep. He's off on that one. And Washington the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Beal, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Here's Nembhard. And he can't get that one. Beal with some nice D. For Washington, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and Porzingis powers it home.
How about Porzingis with the fancy throwdown? Love seeing the big fella finish with that kind of power.
Here's Hield with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Hield's got 6.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Morris. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Wizards lead by 7.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Nembhard. Smith outside. Here's Halliburton. Oh, good work defensively by Morris. The Wizards have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. To the inside, Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
Halliburton misses. For Washington, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Halliburton on the wing, guarded by Morris. Here's Nembhard. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen. Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide-open man.
Halliburton misses. The Wizards have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Beal attacking. The rebound by Turner.
Wizards foul. Bradley Beal. First personal foul. First team.
They throw good. Halliburton.
Substitution on the court.
Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Halliburton's got 14 points for the game.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Here's Gafford. Kristaps Porzingis getting it done. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back.
The Pacers. 1-7.
We've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it. And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Martin and Hachimura are the forward pair. DeLon Wright is out there with Kispert, and it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Now here's Wright. To Hachimura. Back to Wright. Pass to Gafford. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First
now a timeout called by Washington.
Timeout on the floor. Washington timeout.
A new lineup here for Washington. Morris passes to Porzingis. In transition, here come the Pacers. Hield for three. No good that time. And the Wizards going the other way now. To the middle. Tipped. Oh, stolen by Turner. Beal against Halliburton. Hits the trifecta. Halliburton's got 6 here in the quarter.
Good decision making that time by Halliburton. Really smart. The moment he saw the space open up, he pulled up.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now here's Porzingis. Can't get it to go. 9 for 14 now. The drive by Hield. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Avdia, good.
And he's really improved as a playmaker over the years. Beal's basketball IQ seems to just get higher and higher.
Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Greg.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
The shot's good.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
Three-pointer, Beal. Smith with the rebound. Indiana has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Nembhard. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Porzingis. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Porzingis misses. The Pacers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Hield fires from way outside, and it's all tied up. Hield's got 11 points.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
Here's Beal. Pacers with a rebound. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 assists now in the game. Now a timeout called by Washington. Well, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
But, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
The Wizards have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Morris with it. Turner covering. Porzingis passes to Morris. And a foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
Indiana foul.
1:19 left in the third quarter.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to Avdia. Porzingis with it. To stop the run. Three-pointer. Beal.
Good to see Hield upping his defensive intensity there, making an impact with his high energy.
To the paint. Morris finds Beal. The shot misses, so Indiana will take it the other way. Halliburton with the ball. Give him 20. Pass to Smith. Back to Halliburton. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Tyrese Halliburton's so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Nice shot by Morris.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Halliburton with the ball. Guarded by Morris. The three, Smith. He can't get it to go. Kuzma with the defensive effort. From deep. The three won't fall. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. Hit a couple from down. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Pacers, we've got Smith. He's out there with Buddy Hield. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Hield from outside. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pass to Kuzma. To the inside. Halliburton outside. The 3 is up. Rebound Washington. Beal's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Puts the move on. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Halliburton against Morris. That one goes. Count it. Halliburton's got 10 points here in the second half.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Morris against Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Hield on the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
A prolific scorer dating back to his college days. Hield just understands how to generate points.
Hield hits them both. Here's Morris. Pass to Beal. Now here's Kuzma, covered by Smith. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Out to Hield. Jacks up a 3. Halliburton misses. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. They kick it out to Porzingis. The Wizards with another miss. Indiana leading. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Here's Beal looking to get it going, and he lays it up and in.
Talk about trusting Beal in the big moments. No matter the stakes, he can find a shot.
Here's Nembhard, pounded by Beal. Smith outside. Pass to Turner. There's the 3. Sinks the tray. And the Pacers lead by 5.
evolving as a leader right before our eyes. It's important that Turner continue to prove he can score in big moments.
Morris against Halliburton. Porzingis with a screen on Halliburton. Morris can't hit.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Back to Hield. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Takes a three. Apia pulls it in. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Beal. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Hield passes to Smith. Back to Hield. Now here's Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Halliburton against Morris.
And Turner with the block. There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Now Smith. Pass to Hield. Halliburton outside. And so the Pacers take the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Sunday afternoon with the end. No question that both these squads have a bright future, Brett. Their lineups are brimming with talented young players.
So good, so young, and still hungry. But the best thing about it, Kevin, is that they're continuing to improve. And so they're making all the right steps in the right direction.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Smith is out there with Hield. Then it's Halliburton. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 guard. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. There's the pass to Nembhard. They kick out to Hield. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Nembhard. Launches it. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
And the Knicks with possession. Here's Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing, covered by Hield.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. One.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Randall. Rebound by Smith. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
Now here's Hield. Mitchell Robinson unable to get his last shot to go in. Turner dishes to Smith. A 3-ball. Up again, and Turner stays with it.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
And Brunson, here we go. Here's Grimes. Back to Brunson. Outside for Randall. New York, no good that time either.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Yeah, you would hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Halliburton has certainly fit that bill.
And he makes all 3.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Brunson the pass to Grimes. Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
2 minutes.
Now here's Hield. Top of the key. Shoots it. Snatched away. Here's Barrett. It's good. Barrett's got his second best.
Well, RJ is a natural scorer. It's very hard to shake him off that kind of focus.
Brunson against Halliburton. Indiana moving it around. On the wing, Hield. Indiana again turning it over. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. Trailing by 2. As to Grimes. Shoots the 3. A shot off that time, and Indiana will come the other way. Here's Nembhard. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Barrett. Here's Robinson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The coaching staff likes this. Mitchell Robinson down there and drawing fouls.
The Knicks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Now, here is Halliburton. Out to Smith. From past the arc. A shot by Nemhard, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Bangs home the trifecta.
The balance and body control look a little bit better this season, so Randall stays on the ground in this catch-and-shoot situation and looks fluid.
Out to Smith for the 3. It's rebounded by New York. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. So
That's a big round of applause.
and close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They've got Turner. Hield is out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nemhard in the shooting guard position.
Well, there's no doubt that R.J. Barrett is a hard-working player and looking for chances to stay and get involved. He does a lot for his team out there on the floor.
Now, here is Halliburton. Out to Smith. Takes a 3. They grab their own miss. But on that shot, with that, the Knicks lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Turner.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Outside for Randall. Pass to Barrett. Randall down low, covered by Smith. And Randall throws it down.
Heady play there from Randall. He knows that contact is coming, so he gets himself into position, draw the foul, and still score.
That free throw good from Randall. Barrett's attitude, Brent, has helped him find early success in this league.
And RJ, only the 8th player to record 2,000 points, 500 rebounds, 300 assists, all by the tender age of 21. You almost forget how young he is, but he has made an impact here. That's pretty much not how they would defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Out to Barrett. 3-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Halliburton against Brunson. Out to Smith. Fires for 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Smith's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Pacers.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
Brunson with it. Picked up by Turner. Grimes passes to Robinson. The rebound by Halliburton.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
No good. That would have tied it.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Brunson, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Brunson against Hield. Outside for Halliburton. Smith the pass to Halliburton. On the wing. Turner. And Turner stays with it. Turner's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
You love that. Just that quick first step. And RJ up and over the D.
Halliburton outside. The pass to Nemhard. Nembhard picks up the loose ball. He was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
3 on the clock. Here's Randall. They get it back. Passes it to Brunson. Now Robinson. Turner covering. Here's Halliburton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Savvy move by Halliburton. Sees opportunities so quickly for a young player.
At the line, 2 shots.
Halliburton hits them both. 1:15 left to play in the first half. Brunson the pass to Grimes. Now here's Brunson. The rebound by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Nembhard. They kick out to Hield. It's the 3-point bomb. Hield's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, watching Hield shoot is quite astonishing. He does a great job of establishing his feet as a foundation for his 3-point shot.
Now here's Randall. 8 points for him. Barrett wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Randall.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Halliburton against Brunson. It's rebounded by Brunson. New York's gone 3-6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Randall. The shot from the low post is good. Randall's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
25. The Pacers. 23.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Now here's Randall. Pass to Grimes. And here's Brunson. New York moving it around. To the left wing. Launches a 3. They get it again. Randall outside. Pass to Barrett. Back to Randall. Second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Randall's got the first basket of the 4th quarter for New York.
And it feels like Randall is taking ownership on the offensive end right now, playing intense and fighting for buckets.
Hield against Barrett. Back to Hield. That's a 2 from Smith. Offensive rebound, Pacers. And the pass to Hield. Another shot. The shot will not fall. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Randall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's stolen by Randall. And now Randall pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And Barrett Drives it in.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coach has always talked about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Now here's Heald. Smith outside. Up to the right wing. Nembhard. Off target from outside.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Here's Grimes. Robinson misses. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. RJ passes to McConnell. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And so here is Indiana. The Knicks making the shot. Passes to Orte. Now McConnell. To the left side wing. On deep. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Here is Rose. 1:32 left in the third quarter. Quickly kicks to Rose. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Rose, a fighter, someone who challenges defenders inside and attracts their attention.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Rose. Pacers trail by 12. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Duarte. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Here's Bitadze. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Can they get it? And it's blocked. And there's the feed to Rose. Kicks it to Toppin. Over Taylor. Toppin can't get it to go.
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Rose passes to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
37-23.
Here's Duarte quickly covering. Duarte passes to Mathurin. 4 seconds left. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shot.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this team to become competitive. And the Knicks with possession here on the court for Indiana. They got Taylor, and it's Bitadze in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Toppin. And a miss there on the triple. And they get it back. Robinson kicks to Brunson. Back to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson goes through.
McConnell passes to Taylor. Shoots. And McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got his first basket.
Terry Taylor.
The Knicks leading by 14. Randall right side, out to the wing. Toppin finds Brunson. Back to Toppin. Outside for Randall. Misses the three.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Mathurin. Back to McConnell. Indiana moving the ball around. Fires the three. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brunson kicks to Randall. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And it's off from three-point range. Pacers trail by 14. Here's Mathurin. Pass to McConnell. Here's Mathurin. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Runs in the pass to Toppin. Tipped away and stolen by McConnell. Stolen. The pass to Toppin. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
It didn't take long for a lot of people to take notice just how dominant a defensive player Mitchell Robinson was going to be in this league. And I love watching Mitchell Robinson play. He brings a physicality to the center position with that 7-foot, 240-pound frame.
Now, here is Halliburton. Out to the right wing. The three. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Brunson the pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. Knocked loose. Halliburton with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Stolen by Brunson. It's Robinson high post. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:46 left in the fourth. Brunson kicks to Toppin. Randall outside. Just 5 to shoot. Brunson no good. And Brent, about Mitchell Robinson. He is fun to watch down low.
So dominant. He uses that body to his advantage to gain position. And right now he's at that time in his career where he's still sharing time and looking for a full-time starting role. I think that's on the horizon.
Now here's Randall. Here's Grimes. He dishes it to Robinson. It's taken away by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He pulls it up for Indiana. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Knicks.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
They're a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Julius Randle.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here's Smith, following the score by Obi Toppin. Here's Hield, into the lane, and then Hield with the dunk.
And the ability to drive and get to the rim is one of the reasons why Buddy Hield rarely has an off night. Even if his shot isn't going in, he can take it to the rack to find some points.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Brunson, no good. Passes it to Nembhard. The dish now to Hield. Now, here's Halliburton. On its way from Turner for 2. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Great decision from Tyrese Halliburton. Understands when he should look to set up his guy.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. So
Here in this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
And now the Washington Wizards starters, Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal in the backcourt pair, and it's Skijesss in at the 5. The free throw drops for Randall, and for Julius Randall, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Grant.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randall credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
And Beal gets it to go on the assist from Morris.
Well, you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. Outside for Randall. Just 5 on the clock. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Randall has got excellent handle, so you have to respect him off the dribble drive.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Beal. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randall. Get off your feet, youngster.
Here's Morris. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Grimes. Fires the 3. Counted from distance.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, It really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Beal goes in, and then Beal with the dunk.
This guy's in attack mode. Bradley Beal taking it strong.
And there's the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was
The previous play is under review
in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He misses the free throw.
Boy, you think about the Washington Wizards and the tough ending to their season. They got out of the gate so hot, but cooled off and came in 12th in the East. That was their lowest ranking in 9 years, guys.
Brunson passes to Barrett. And here's Brunson. Pass to Robinson. And stolen by Porzingis. Avdia attacking. Randall with a steal. Pass break, New York. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Pass to Avdia. The kick out to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Brunson. Here's Avdia. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Barrett. And the good news for the Wizards is there's really nowhere to go but up.
Right, you have to learn from your mistakes and understand that the course of an 82-game season, it's not dictated by what you do in the first 15 games. I think these Wizards are ready to do just that, start to establish some consistency.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. Right side Barrett. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
R.J. Barrett, a clever penetrator. He's got a number of different moves to get where he wants to go on the drive.
Beal from outside. Kept alive. The shot comes out for New York. They've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Pass to Avdia to the right side. Porzingis for 3. Unable to get that one. New York goes the other way with it. Randall pass to Robinson. Goes back up. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Washington trailing. Down low. And stolen by Barrett. And they're on the break. Here's Randall. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, there's a certain edge that Julius Randle plays with that allows him to draw contact. Boy, when you think back to 2021 and the year Julius Randle had, guys, a first-time All-Star, winner of the Most Improved Player Award that year, but then follows it up with a disappointing 2022 season.
Robinson with a steal. And here's the fast break. On up the court. And it's Randall with the jam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Brunson finds Randall. 15 seconds left in the first quarter here. Porzingis grabs the board.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Morris passes to Porzingis. Beal from outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City coach.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for New York.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. That's the group for New York starting the second.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
It's Avdia on the wing. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Brunson passes to Randall. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
The guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
Pass to Kuzma. Here's Avdia. And here's Morris. Out to Beal. Shot clock at 5. Driving inside. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
And stolen by Brunson. Porzingis against Barrett. Here's Randall. Oh, he drains it. His 6th making 9 tries so far.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
To the inside. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Brunson against Morris. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Avdia from outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Brunson. Here's Grimes. Outside for Randall. Morris on the wing. Brunson defending. Here's Kuzma. Goes back up. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, B.A., certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
Shot clock at 2. 2nd shot opportunity.
You have to love the mindset of Porzingis trying to contest every shot he can. Plays with so much energy.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Grimes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, B.A., and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA. Because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
Back to Morris. Pass to Beal. Over Brunson. Beal, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Grimes. Now here's Robinson. Crafty move. And so he draws the foul. Heading to the line to shoot a pair.
And this, to me, is where Mitchell Robinson is comfortable operating. Because of the length and size, he can put pressure on defenders.
A new lineup here for Washington. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Randall with a steal. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Boy, great gamble by Julius Randle. Sets up the transition game.
Here's Wright. Here's Kispert. Inside. That's tipped. Hachimura. Tries yet again. Nifty move. And it's good on the lay-in.
Well, when you play with the level of focus and energy level that Rui brings nightly, Hachimura able to create that second chance opportunity.
Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Allie, as always, thank you.
29. The Wizards. 17.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Julius Randle has been sensational.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the court for Washington, Martin and Hachimura are the forward pair. DeLon Wright is out there with Kispert, and it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Reddish. Rebound Washington. To the middle. And the dunk by Gafford.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Right against Rose. Pass to Reddish. The three ball. Gets the three ball to go.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes. Think about the games in Tokyo and how special they were for the young Rui Hachimura. Playing in his home Japan. A chance to grow the game of basketball for Rui. Oh my goodness.
Barton, the pass to Gafford. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Rose. Finished off the break. Rose has got his first points of the game.
Well, Rose loves to get out into open space in transition. That extra space to work, lay it in.
During those games in Tokyo, Doris, Rui put on a show against Slovenia and Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he gave that team 34 points. And I think Rui's play in those games, obviously, and in the NBA, huge for the continued growth of the game of basketball in Japan. Just great stuff.
Toppin shot is off. For Washington, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. To the paint. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Oh, the shot no good by Kispert for New York. They've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Reddish finds Rose. Back to Reddish. Poke loose. Right with a steal. And a fast break now for the Wizards. And he lobs it up. Washington gets it back. Gafford with the bucket. Gafford's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Rose, the pass to Quickly. Back to Rose. Kicks it to Quickly. This one for 3. New York, no good that time either.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Toppin outside. And again, the Knicks missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Kispert's shot is good.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find him.
Rose, the pass to Toppin. Pass to Hartenstein. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Wizards ball.
The Wizards have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. And here's Wright from the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. And here are the Knicks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Rose with the bucket.
And that is one of Derrick Rose's signature moves. He may not be as fast as he once was, but boy, that explosive first step remains.
Here's Kispert. And the dunk by Gafford.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. And here's Toppin from the arc. Gafford grabs the miss. And for Washington, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Hachimura, the pass to Gafford. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Gafford's got 8 points.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Randall comes in for Reddish. Grimes, he's checked in for Quickly. And Brunson is subbed in for Rose. Now here's Toppin, guarded closely. He can't hit that time. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Down low. Here's Kuzma. And a missed layup. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Brunson. Here's Robinson with 4 on the clock. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Kuzma for 3. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's New York. They lead. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then it's Toppin. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in a 2-guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
At the line, 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Wizards shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. 3-pointer, Beal, Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Brunson passes to Randall. Now Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Yep, count it.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Toppin. No good there. And Washington the other way now. Morris passes to Porzingis. Nice move. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
To the middle. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 7 assists in the game. Beal outside to the inside. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Brunson against Morris. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Grimes. And Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
The kick out to Morris. Beal outside. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by New York. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Brunson up top. Outside for Randall. Toppin right side. Drops in the three. Toppin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, from the arc, Toppin shoots with real authority. You can tell it's an area of the floor that he's comfortable.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Knocked loose. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. And another miss by Washington. New York has got 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. The three, Randall. They get it again. The kick out to Brunson. Out to the right wing. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup. And the Knicks lead by 14.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Avdia. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now. Morris against Brunson. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Grimes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Toppin. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot. Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Knicks.
Hey, if you get yourself to the line and cash in on those opportunities, you paint your opponent into a corner.
Yeah, they were so successful with that all night. Aggressive, fearless, whatever you want to call it, they really pushed the action and got rewarded.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Julius Randle.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him. Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Brunson. The three. That one no good. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch.